Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Samurai Cinema, and I'm actually doing the second part of part 2 of my collection. I know you guys all saw this in my first video. This is 18-inch Mezco Hellboy from the Golden Army, but I just want to do a review on him. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on him. I can do a whole review just on him alone, you know, but I just wanted to say, I can't believe the detail when I got him. I've had him for about 4 months, 5 months. And I was blown away. You know, I looked on YouTube and there was a few reviews out there on the 18 Mezco, and they just, when I got him, I was blown away. I mean, he's huge, he's wide, he's heavy, shitload of detail. Like I said, here's a Samaritan. I mean, it opens up. I mean, the bullets are inside. You can take them out. You know, he's got the crucifix here, and it's wrapped around his wrist. And he's got the good luck charms here, and they're all, you know, tied into his belt, and the belt is leather. And the holster, which is Samaritan can go in, you know, you can actually have it in the holster itself. I put the Samaritan in his hands. I think it looks cool like that. And, you know, he's got the big baby right here, you know, and that opens up too, and it's huge. The detail, I mean, the detail just blows me away. The right hand of doom, I mean, it moves around. I wish the fingers move, but they don't. But I'm not going to complain. I mean, overall, like I said, this is a 10 in my book. You know, the trench coat, it's all fabric. You know, it's got the buckles. I mean, they're made out of a metal, and you know, it's a leather straps. Just a lot of detail in this figure, and you know, they did a really nice job. And like I said, for the 18 articulation, I mean, you can put him in so many different poses. He blows away any of the NECAs just for articulation. He's really an awesome figure, and if you are a Hellboy fan, I would definitely pick him up. I got a really good price, kind of too good to be true. People out there that actually see this figure in my room, they think I spent, you know, a few $100s on him, and when I do tell the actual price, they just can't believe it. But like I said, if you are a Hellboy fan and you like the movies, and you know, you're thinking about picking him up, I don't know if you'll get a price like I did, but like I said, man, he's awesome. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of do a quick review on him, and you know, like I said, I'll kind of do a back on him. He's got the tail, you know, and it's posable too, and it's made out of a rubber, and as you can see, it's just awesome character, and awesome detail. You know, the sculpt, the face is just, there's 3 different sculpts. There's one with a cigar. He's not showing his teeth. I got the one with the teeth. So yeah, and that's Hellboy from the Golden Army. Like I said, pick him up if you can. Okay, and then over here, I got the Zuni Fetish Warrior from the Trilogy of Terror. It was an old movie that was made back in the 1970s, and it was an actress called Karen Black that was getting terrorized by this doll. It comes to life and rampages through the house with a knife that he finds in the kitchen, and just starts stabbing the shit out of her, biting her, chasing her around. And it was three mini movies in one. It was kind of like a creep show kind of thing, where they did, you know, these little movies and made it, you know, but he was the last movie, and actually they did a part 2 Trilogy of Terror, and he's in there again. So a lot of people know about Trilogy of Terror. I mean, even in, you know, the young generation, if you look on YouTube, a lot of people even do like home movies with this doll. You know, they picked up this action figure. Well, it's actually a display figure, but a lot of people used them to make a movie, which is funny. You know, it's but yeah, he's evil looking. I mean, he's got movable jaw, goes pretty deep. I mean, the mouth, razor sharp teeth, just like in the movie. Real, you know, evil looking. You know, looks like he would come to life and, you know, just run around the house and chase you. He's coming, you know, the arms do move. It's limited in articulation, but it's mostly made for display. You know, he's got the rooted hair, a lot of hair, and just a really cool figure. I had this thing for about 8 years. Came out a while back, and I picked him up when it first came out. I had gotten wind of it through a buddy of mine, and scooped him up for like about 35 bucks at the time, but I know he goes for like 75, probably even more now, I don't know. You know, it comes in a really cool box, but yeah, like I said, I love the movie. When I was a kid, it scared the crap out of me. My cousin and me stayed up real late to watch it. We were probably only about 6 or 7 years old, and I couldn't sleep after I saw that movie for a few nights, and I remember my mom getting pissed at me because, you know, she knew we stayed up to watch this movie. And you know, when you're a kid at that age, you know, and seeing something like that, it's just fucking, like I said, he's crazy, you know. I mean, to this day, he's it's an awesome figure, man. So like I said, if you you know, got into the trilogy of terror, I would recommend picking him up. And then over here is the Dark Man, and it's made by a company called State of the Art Toys. I'm sure you guys probably heard of, you know, especially the hardcore collectors out there, but I picked up this guy a few weeks ago, and I just can't believe the detail in this figure, and I love the way it looks. State of the Art Toys is really, you know, I think they're underrated because I really don't hear a lot about them. I don't even see a lot of people doing reviews on the series, which is called Now Playing Presents, I think. And they make a few action figures. They make the Nightmare Demon, which I placed on order. It's from the American Werewolf in London, the Nightmare Demon. And then there's, God, what's the other one? Oh, they make the Toxic Avenger. They make Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And then they make Jeepers Creepers, the killer in there. And so I already placed an order for the Nightmare Demon and Toxic Avenger, because, you know, it's just that cheeseball film, and it's a classic. But they did a really nice job. The sculpt, you know, as you can see, it comes with an alternative head that you can put on him. There's the burnt, you know, skull, and it's really detailed. It's got that shiny look, so, you know, it's a really nice job. The hat comes off, gloves, and he's got bandage hands, comes with the leather black gloves. Really nice job. But man, I'm running out of time here again. Just like I said, the time just gets eaten up. So back here is a Matrix. It's from Reload. There's Neo kicking that guy's ass, and kind of, I like this display because it kind of, you know, he's got the bars in the back, and from a distance it looks like he's flying in the air, you know, it's just standing there in midair. So yeah, I'll definitely do a third part, probably do 4 or 5, I don't know, because I got so many figures, and just now that I'm reviewing like this, it takes up a lot of time. So there's the Zuni Fetish doll, the Dark Man, there's the Matrix in the back, and then the Mezco Hellboy. And like I said, I only did 3, so I got a lot more to show. So alright, you guys, I'll see you in a bit.